I don't know what to tell you guys. I think this sneaker is one of the best Jordan 4s to release this year. And I'm not talking about hype or anything like that, but just plain quality. Yo, what is good, you guys? This is Marl from the Project Lamb Life, and today we have a look at the recently released Air Jordan 4 in collaboration with A Ma Maniere on their 10th year anniversary in the Fossil colorway. What is good, you guys? Thank you for tuning in back to the channel. Yes, I finally broke that Jordan Manila curse. I finally won a new pair of sneakers from them, and it couldn't have come in any other way than one of the best quality sneakers to release this year. So just a little bit of information, the Air Jordan 4 A Ma Maniere Fossil released here in the Philippines on September 26th. And it retailed for 11,895 pesos. So that equates to around $225 in the US. And I think for 11,895, that is on the cheaper side just because of that exchange rate. We all know how it goes up and down these past few days, and converting $225 into Philippine peso, I think that just equates almost to 13,000. So getting this at retail is a big deal. Over here in the country, it is not a shocker that these sneakers sold out. However, checking on the drops over in the US, I heard that some sizes are still sitting. So if you are from the US, you still have your chance in getting these sneakers for retail. Now, a lot of things can be said about this sneaker. It is the second version of A Ma Maniere's Jordan 4. We all remember the OG Jordan 4 that they released way back in 2021. And back then, people were so much hyped about that sneaker that the resale prices until now have risen up. However, for their second rendition of the Air Jordan 4, a lot of people are just not into that anymore. And we all know one of the reasons for that is because not a lot of people want to buy every colorway of a particular sneaker anymore. People are just way smarter right now in terms of purchasing. And I think one of the bigger reasons for that is because following the release of this sneaker, I think the following day on September 28th, we are gonna get the all-new Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows in the medium olive colorway. And I think a lot more people are looking forward to that compared to these. However, for me, if I do end up taking that L on that release, this sneaker is not a bad consolation prize. But before we get down into the unboxing, again, if this is the first video that you are watching from the channel, I highly do suggest that you go subscribe if you are into sneakers, fashion, and travel content. Alright, you guys, starting off the unboxing, let's start off with the shoe box that it came with. And as you can see, right from the initial look, it seems like a pretty simple black box. Turning it over here to its size tag. So as you can see, the official name of the shoe is the Women's Air Jordan 4 Retro OG SP. And the official colorway of the sneaker is Fossil Stone / Metallic Pewter. And as you can see, I did get my true to size. And just a friendly reminder and note to you guys is that this sneaker comes in women's sizing. So as you can see, the size that shows up here on top is a 14.5. That means this is a women's 14.5, which equates to a size 13 men. So as you can see, this is my true to size. The one thing that I did notice right from the get-go before opening the box is that you can actually see this Jumpman logo right over here at the middle of the side of the shoebox. It is a little bit glossy and it is embossed right here at the center. And as you can see, the only way to open the shoe is not by your conventional lid or that one-sided flap where you flip it like this. No, this sneaker comes in a very special box, and that's because the way you open it is with these two things right over here. So it opens by its sides, and the first thing that you will be able to notice is this black layer right over here, and you can actually see the A Ma Maniere logo right over here, as well as the 10. So this is an actual 10, you guys. You have to flip it onto the side. What this means is that this is A Ma Maniere's 10-year anniversary. The one thing that I did notice, you guys, is that going back to the side of the shoebox, what initially we first saw the Jumpman logo right over here at the center, it seems that the two flaps that opened revealed two more logos. So right over here at the left side, we have the Converse logo, and right over here at the right side, we have the Nike logo. With A Ma Maniere's 10-year anniversary, they have decided to release out a collection from both Jordan brand, Nike brand, and Converse brand, and I believe that they are to release 6 or 7 new sneakers. But getting back into the second layer of the shoebox, the only way to open this is by this little tab right over here. First thing that you will be able to notice once you flip the flap is that you can actually see that there is this nice little detail that they put right over here. We have this glossy metallic layer right over here, and as you can see, it does have the A Ma Maniere print right all over it, and it is pretty smooth to the touch, and it gives off that premium vibe. And that continues on to this nice, what I can say is a nice soft cotton material right over here, which acts as sort of the tissue paper for this sneaker. But taking a look underneath that, we still have our normal tissue paper, and I do believe that the sneakers are right underneath this. So without further ado, let's just get right down to it. And boom, just as you guys can see, we have the sneakers itself. So to formally give it to you guys, this is the Air Jordan 4 collaboration with A Ma Maniere in the Fossil colorway, While You Were Sleeping. First thing that you'll notice right out of the box from this sneaker is that we have 2 tags right over here that is attached to the sneaker. One is this Nike Air pendant, which is, I believe, known on most Air Jordan 4s. So it is in this clear plastic material with the burgundy Nike Air logo right over here at the center, and what seems to be a cardboard A Ma Maniere branding right over here. So it does say A Ma Maniere, quality goods handled with care, and the Jumpman logo right over here. And turning that over, we have the A Ma Maniere logo once again, and that 10-year text. Now getting down into the main sneaker itself, what do you guys think on the first impressions of this sneaker? It is a very unique color, and I know it comes and goes with A Ma Maniere being known for more earthal tonal colors, but I do believe that this gives off just a slight different shade of cream, and I think it even gets to that slight pinkish note. So as you can see, the entire upper of the sneaker comes in this simple tonal color, which is Fossil. So you can see that despite that single color note that you could see right over here, there are some different materials which kind of give this sneaker a different look all throughout. Now starting right over here at the toe, and which runs around to the midfoot of the sneaker, we have this nice suede that covers that entire portion. And right to the touch, it does feel a little bit soft. It does feel a little bit rough as well. So it is right on that middle ground. And I think this is a very premium feeling material for the sneaker. Now getting down into the toe, this is what I would like to say is a nubuck material. I don't feel like this is leather at all. Now moving up, we do have that standard Air Jordan 4 netting, which runs all over the tongue as well as right on the top of the midfoot right over here. And weaving right through them, we have these Fossil flat shoelaces. I do believe that there are some other shoelaces available, so we'll get right down into that once we check out the other sneaker. Now getting down into the top of the tongue, we are greeted again with that nubuck material. Still feels pretty premium, pretty nice to the touch. And right over here at the top, we have this tag with the A Ma Maniere logo right over here at the top and the flight text underneath that. Now from what I know, the right pair should have a different logo right over here, so let's just take them all out. So we have the right pair right over here, and just as I confirmed it, the top of the tongue on the right pair consists of the Jumpman logo right over here, with still the same flight text underneath that. And looky here, it seems that we have found the shoelaces we were looking for, so let's just pull them right out. It looks like we have another set of cream shoelaces right over here, but I think we still have one more pair, so let's just find that. And finding the other one, our last and final pair of shoelaces comes in this white. Now, what do you guys think matches most well on this sneaker? Is it the OG Fossil shoelaces that come in standard laced here at the shoe, the white pair, or the cream pair? And before I forget, one amazing detail that they have over here at the aglets is that they have the words "work harder" on each of the aglets right over here. And I think that is another pretty premium touch to it. Now moving down into the lateral and medial side of the shoe, as you can see, we are greeted again with that netting right over here at the midfoot. We have more of that nubuck that runs all along the side of the sneaker. We have this nice plastic, or I would say TPU material, that again connects to that eyelet on the very top of the sneaker. And then getting down into the back of the sneaker, we have resemblance of the OG Air Jordan 4, the first thing that you would notice is this big Nike Air branding right over here, which means a lot to the OG sneakerheads as they prefer this logo over the new Jumpman logo. And looking right over at the top of that, we do have the flaps again, which comes in pretty standard on all Air Jordan 4s. Once again, what surrounds that is more of that premium nubuck, and as you can see, I am getting some nice quality control here, right over here. I don't see much flaws, nor do I see any of them. Stitching seems pretty well put. Now taking a look over at the inside of the sneaker, right over here at the tongue, we have here some very nice quality, I would say, material. I don't think this is cotton. I would say it is a mix of some other materials just because of that feel. But as you can see right over here, that burgundy material that covers most of that tongue has that branding of the A Ma Maniere. So pretty premium if you ask me. And right over here at the tab again, right over at the center, you have that A Ma Maniere branding upside down. So this used to be the Air Jordan Tex, if I can remember. Now this is supposed to be the Air Jordan Tex upside down, but for this collab, they put it A Ma Maniere right over here on the right pair. But I believe that they still put that same Air Jordan one on the left pair. So let's just take a look at it. And just as to my belief, it is right. So right over the left pair, it is still in that Air Jordan text. Now, taking a look over at the sock liner, as you can see, it is mainly composed of this nice kilted material that is pretty smooth, pretty premium to the touch. And then taking out the insole, as you can see, it is in that polyurethane material, which is a nice added touch just because it adds just that much more comfort to the sneaker. And as you can see, the bedding of the insole comes in burgundy with that A Ma Maniere print that runs all along it. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but it is there, and it has this sort of texture to it, which means that that A Ma Maniere logo seems to protrude out. Now, one subtle detail, one small thing that I don't think anybody else would see other than you is that right over here at the inside of the sneaker, once you remove that insole, you have this writing in cursive which says "while you were sleeping." So this is part of that "while you were sleeping" pack, and again, just adds a little bit more finesse to the sneaker. So that pretty much covers up the entire upper of the sneaker. A lot to be said, a lot to see, but there's more. Now getting down into the midsole, we have this black foam which acts as the first layer of cushion right over here. And underneath that, we have that cream midsole with the exposed Nike Air unit right over here at the heel. Pretty standard for most Air Jordan 4s, as you can see. Finally, getting down into the outsole, we still have our standard Air Jordan 4 outsole with hints of burgundy and cream. And let's not forget that the Nike branding is right over here at the middle. It comes in burgundy as well. And with that, that pretty much wraps up this entire detailed look on the sneaker. So tell me, how do you guys feel about the Nike Air Jordan 4 A Ma Maniere Fossil? And if this is a sneaker that you are looking to get. And with that wraps things up. Thank you guys for watching. And again, I hope that you guys enjoyed the detailed looks, the detailed review. And do let me know if you plan on getting one for yourself, or if you are willing to pay resale for it, because the resale market right now is very much affordable. I think some pairs are going below retail, so it's all up to you. Please do let me know what you guys think of it. But with that, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Once again, this has been Marl from the Project Lime Life, reminding you guys to always keep safe out there, and God bless.